Poison, 1985, when fullness became a crime. In 1985, the world was not searching for beauty, it was searching for control. Everything was elevated, the sound, the money, the colors, and the presence. But this elevation was allowed only under one condition, that it remains understandable and comfortable. In that era, a perfume was not released to be loved. A perfume was released to be accused. Poison was not born to complete the image of womanhood. It was born to break the idea that womanhood must soften itself. Dior did not ask for a soft perfume, nor an elegant one, nor one meant for everyone. They asked for a scent that does not withdraw from the room, and they placed that decision in the hands of a perfumer named Edouard Flechet. A perfumer who did not believe fragrance was a gentle message, he believed it was a behavior. Poison was not built as a traditional fragrance pyramid that begins lightly, then develops, then settles. It was built as a single mass, a complete presence delivered all at once. From the first moment, there is no welcome. The opening is dark fruits like plum and berries, a dense sweetness, not innocent, not morning-like. A sweetness that resembles night when it is complete and asks no permission. The florals. Then flowers enter, but not as decoration. Tuberose and orange blossom, white flowers, but fermented, heavy, dominant. This is not romance, this is dominance. The base, and in the depth of the base settles where the real tension forms. Amber, musk, vanilla, and dark woods. A base that does not disappear quietly, does not cleanse itself, and does not apologize. A base that remains even after everyone leaves. Poison does not move around its wearer, and moves with them. It does not pass lightly, does not hint, and does not whisper. It stays. And here the anxiety began. When they said, "This perfume is suffocating," they were not speaking about the nose. They were speaking about the space, about presence that did not know how to reduce itself. If this density had been tied up to masculine power, it would have been called prestige, controlled, or difficult, but it was feminine, so it became disturbing, dangerous, and toxic. Even the bottle itself did not attempt to be friendly. Dark, curved, visually heavy, a bottle that does not say, "Come closer," it says, "Adapt." Poison was not made to be an everyday perfume, nor to be worn unconsciously. It is a scent that reveals how narrow the space always was. Throughout history, the full woman was never welcomed. From mythology to literatures to politics, the woman who does not soften her presence has always been described as dangerous, difficult, and toxic. Poison did not reject this description, it adopted it. It did not defend itself, did not explain, and did not apologize. It left people to describe it as they wished, because the description was a real confession. Poison did not die. It did not become outdated fashion, because it does not belong to taste, it belongs to feeling. And fear of fullness does not age. This perfume is not worn to be loved, it is worn to reveal how much we can endure, how much we cannot. Poison was never poison. It was a test for the world that wanted womanhood, but with conditions, wanted it light, comfortable, and reducible. But this scent refused to be small, and some things, when they refuse smallness, are given only one name by society: danger. Poison was not a passing moment in perfume history. It was a trace that remained in the memory even after taste changed, fashion shifted, and language evolved. Because some scents did not live in the nose alone, they live in awareness. This perfume taught the world a silent lesson, that presence is not a mistake, that fullness is not a sin, and that desire to take space is not a crime. Poison did not ask to be understood, did not wait to be justified, nor did it wait to try to suit everyone. It remained as it was, steady, dense, undiluted, and that is why it remains decisive, and that is why it remains present. Perfumes that please everyone are forgotten quickly. Perfumes that disturb remain. Poison was not about beauty, it was about the courage to be exactly as you are, even if the room narrows, even if the mood shifts, even if the world is not ready. In the end, a perfume is not measured by how many people love it, but by how many could not ignore it. Poison did not want to be loved, it only wanted to exist. and that was enough to make history. After this fullness, after this confrontation, something unexpected will happen. There will be no shocking womanhood, no desire, and no presence imposing itself. There will be withdrawal, a complete retreat, a deliberate disappearance, a refusal of the game itself. CK1, 1994, the fragrance that did not try to win, but chose to withdraw.